You know what my favorite thing of all time is? It's actually recording a whole segment, although it was like 5 minutes, and totally not hitting record on one of your devices. Woo! Check it out. This week has been really crappy, and I'm going to make it better by showing you some cool things about I'm the One by Van Halen. Before I do that, hit subscribe, click the notification bell, and leave me a comment. And I'm going to do more hand signals. So I was in there on my couch with my iPad watching some of my subscriptions and watched Ben Eller. Ben Eller's got some really cool stuff that he shows everybody. He's got a channel basically giving tutorials on maybe techniques that are lost on a lot of people, or maybe they got it incorrect, and he really breaks down the song. And that could be just part of this wank shop, he calls it, weekend wank shop, which is pretty funny. So this is number 209 with Uncle Ben. And he talks about the real way to play I'm the One. Now, it is the real way to play I'm the One. He's good, and he breaks it down well. But there's a little bit of the phrasing, and I'll explain that in a second, I wanted to add to his video. So I don't have it where you can really hear it, but if you go in there and you listen to it, basically he's doing the opening, and it sounds like this, right? If you're familiar with I'm the One. Sorry, he played it much better. So nothing wrong with that. I find that the record actually has a little bit of different feel to it. And a friend of mine, years and years ago, we were both teaching at the same music store. And probably 1996 maybe. So he was from Hawaii. And he had been traveling around and touring for quite a long time. It was funny, he actually grew up teaching in the same store as Marty Friedman, and he's got some funny stories about Marty Friedman, about when he used to play over there before he was in Cacophony. But he's a fabulous player, and he's really shown me a lot over the years. And when I first met him, he was playing I'm the One. I remember this, and I was like, dude, that is awesome, because of the way that it sounded exactly like the record, the feel and everything to it. So in the beginning, you heard, it sounds a little more like the CD or the album, because I'm old. So let me bring this up. I don't have it ported into my setup here, so it's going to be kind of in the background. God, move, window. Well, obviously, he's got a really saturated, distorted sound, so that helps things a little bit. But there's also a feeling. Ooh, that was like Coke Zero burp coming up. I don't know what they put in that. It's poison. The feeling here is not just your standard shuffle. And Eddie and Alex, they were just so great at that shuffle rhythm. And I'll zoom the camera in here in a minute so you can see the right hand. But it's all alternate picking. But you got to get it this certain way to get it to sound like this gallop kind of, you know. It's not just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Well, it is, but when you go to the next string and you hit the ups on the A note, which is on the D string, 7th fret D string, you got to get back down to that A quick. And you got to accent. And I think that's part of the feeling and the phrasing is getting the accents down. So kind of this staccato or choppiness. And instead of just playing, I hope you can hear the difference from this to this. It's almost, I guess it's hard to subscribe. It's hard to describe, but you got, a lot of it is that up to back to the down, and then some of it is just the beginning instead of going, it's more of this muted. So I'm going to zoom into my right hand. I'm going to play it slowly. and then I'm going to play it up to speed. And then maybe you can kind of practice that on your own and try to get that same feel. It's like a machine gun. Instead of really mute down on that. So you're coming down from this and this note to hit that open A faster. So it's those crooked camera angles. It's those little things that I like to point out, and I'm no expert on Eddie Van Halen. He is like his own thing, and getting the feel of him, there's a lot of guys that can do it, but I'm not one of those guys. But that technique that he showed me was really cool, and this is not a knock on Ben's channel because he's got great content. I just wanted to add that little bit of phrasing, and maybe you can take that same kind of shuffle and put it to some of your rhythm stuffs, and it really maybe could add stuff. Something like that, you know? As always, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment, and have a good weekend. See ya.